Hello there, welcome back, and a big shout out to everybody who's come back to watch another of my videos. If you could please like, comment and subscribe, that would be amazing, thanks. So today's video, well, I'm in Gronant, North Wales, and hopefully I'm going to take you down to the beach. Let's have a look. It's a while since I've been down here, so hopefully I'm going the right way. Let's have a look, eh? So this path should take us down to the sand dunes, and then hopefully we should be able to see the sea. Got the famous Gronant sand dunes here. Spent a lot of time down here when we were kids. Gronant was a place we came quite often on holiday. Let's just have a little look at the sign, eh? So I'm actually staying in my motorhome. First time I've stayed in a motorhome. Been down to the site before, but we couldn't get in because it was full. Some of the many things that are visible here. I don't remember it being this far to the beach when we were kids. We just seemed to come out of the caravan, along the road, over the railway bridge, and then that was it. You were on the beach. This part here is more like a nature reserve. And this is all what I'm walking on. It's all like crushed shells, which is, it's a great use of a natural resource, isn't it? Brilliant, that. I thought I was just walking on pebbles to begin with. So as you can see, it's well signposted for walking, no cycling, just walking. And let's have lots of birds flying about. Talking of birds, Gronant has actually got the largest population of little terns in Wales. Now these birds come here, I think it's April when they get here, make their nest on the beach. Well, they don't actually call it a nest, I think they call it a scraping. And then they'll, around about May, they'll lay 2 or 3 eggs. The male will go off and catch fish and shrimps to feed the female. And then the little ones, the little eggs and the little chicks will hatch out. Now, because it's a protected species, they put wire fencing all the way around them, and electric fencing as well, to keep predators and people out. Because it is, like I say, it's protected, so they want people, and because it's on the beach, people could just be walking across and smashing the eggs and everything. There's also a massive population of newts. eel. Years ago, like during the war and after the war, people used to fish the eels and eat them. I don't think people eat them now, like, but anyway, we're still trying to find this beach. Let's keep walking, eh? Right, another fun fact. They've also got a massive population of natterjack toads. A tiny little frog, toad with the green stripe. These were reintroduced, I think it was 1996. And over a 4-year period, they kept bringing tadpoles in, thousands and thousands of tadpoles, and putting them in the water sources around here. Because as you probably know from being a kid, getting tadpoles, the vast majority don't survive. But anyway, they'd done it over the 4-year period, so they'd have different ages of toads growing. And anyway, it worked, and they've got like a thriving population now of natterjack toads. Interesting, oh well. And we're still trying to find the bloody beach. Right, so that over there is the sand dunes as I remember them. Dunes and sand. This is just a pathway. But I'm assured it reaches to the beach. Let's just keep going. Let's have a look. Now, oh right, never told you about the sand lizards. Right, so the sand lizards were really popular here years ago in the 40s and 50s, and then seemed to die out. But again, they were reintroduced, and Chester Zoo helped with the breeding. They took part in the breeding programme, bred a lot of sand lizards, brought them here, again over I think it was a 4 or 5 year period, so that they'd grow, and they'd have different age groups, and again, they're thriving down here now. Bloody hell, I should have brought my machete. It's like walking through the jungle. They've also got real varying wildlife flowers. That's another thing, yeah. Lots of different wildflowers like orchids, and I don't think they're in season at the minute though. All I can bloody see now is these tall grasses, which some of them are taller than me. I think I'm 6'2". Am I 6'2"? Or no, I should be 6'2" for me weight. I'm 5'7". Sure, I used to be 5'9", you know. Yeah, I've shrunk. As I'm getting older, bloody shrinking. Oh well, as my mum used to say, good stuff comes in little parcels. Here's a sign, so we're still heading the right way. I think I might go back that way. That looks like a shorter route. Anyway, keep going. Yeah, again here you can see different pathways off. That path might take you back to Presthaven Sands, big caravan park there. That caravan park, when we was kids, that area, further down that way, is actually called the Warren. But we just knew it as the Warren when we were kids. There was no Presthaven Sands. There was caravans there, just another caravan site. Presthaven Sands now is massive, one of the huge haven sites. But I'm actually staying on Presthaven Sands. I'm staying in the small motorhome part, which is great out of season if you want to come. £16 a night midweek, all your electric, access to all the amenities. You even get a pleasure pass, which will take you down to the swimming pool. You can go in the swimming pool and everything. Don't know whether I'll get to the swimming pool, but I can see some of the wild orchids over there. See the yellow flowers over there? I think they could be part of the wild orchids. Hang on, there could be some along here. If not, they're just a very pretty wildflower. Let's have a look. No, they're not the wild orchid, I don't think. I don't know, what do you think? You tell me. Okay, so these are some of the birds that are you're able to see here. Oyster catchers, a ringed plover, tern. See, they're the little terns I was telling you about. Come back from West Africa in May and then go back in August. So you need to come during that time if you want to have a look at them. Don't know what's happened to my camera, it's gone all wobbly. Ah well, still no beach, but we're heading in the right direction. Look at the sand dunes here. There was more sand and grasses on them when we were kids, because we used to spend hours just like running up and down the sand dunes. Yeah, great fun, eh? Beware, soft mud at low tide. Oops. Bloody hell. Gotta watch where I'm going then, eh? I'm just thinking I'm following these arrows, pointing me towards the beach, hopefully. I hope there's arrows pointing the other way when I'm going back, so I can find my way back. Otherwise, could be here a while. Aha! There's a man ahead with a metal detector. Wonder if he's found anything. You know what he might find? Shells from the bullets. During the war, the RAF used to use Gronant and Talacra, which is just down the coast, for bombing practice, shooting practice. And they used to put sheets out. A flag would go up, they'd put sheets out, and the Spitfires would come over and aim for the sheets. And the local kids, when it was all over, the local kids used to go looking for the shells, the spent shells. That was here at Gronant and Talacra. And I think right ahead we can see the watch. You won't be going on Crime Watch, Ken, but no, you'll be going on my YouTube. Anyway, nice to meet you. No, no problem. Keep going, mate. Cheers now, ta-ra. What a lovely man. Just had a little gap to Ken there with his... Good morning. Hello there. Oh, yeah, Ken with his... what do you call it now? Can't think what it's bloody called. Searching for metal objects. We had a good old Gav. He's a local historian, Israeli said. And he was telling me the story I've just told you about the Spitfires and that. He said he's found spent shells further up round this corner here now. Mind you, while I was there with him, all he found was a rivet. Yeah, he wants to get up here, look. Found a tin can there. Anyway, nice little chat. And if you look straight ahead, you should be able to see the Irish Sea, Liverpool Bay. We're heading towards the beach. Thing is, here at Gronant, the tide, sometimes the tide can be a mile out. So, I don't ever remember paddling in the sea, you know, when we were kids. Not here anyway. I do at other places like New Brighton and places like that, but not here. Now, a mile out to sea. We just used to come and play in the sand dunes. We were happy doing that. Playing cowboys and Indians or war. All changed now, eh? Have you seen the kids running now and trying to shoot each other now, like, bloody hell. Let's have a little look up here, eh? See where this goes to. Ooh, pretty steep this. Right, that looks like Talacra up ahead there, what you can see. So I might go back, choose one of these routes to go back. Bloody hell. Now, I wonder if that's washed up here or been brought here. Can't see it growing here. Don't know. Right, I think this is the area where it says soft mud and that to avoid. So I will definitely avoid the soft mud. All the wind turbines out at sea there. And there's a drilling platform out there. I don't know if it's gas. I think they get natural gas in this area, because again, down towards the Point of Ayr, which is just along the coast, round the corner from Talacra, there's actually a massive gas plant which was built for drilling for natural gas. I don't know what's been here. Some kind of machinery. Well, I think this can be classed as the beach now. It's not a patch on Levante Beach, is it? And the only birds I've seen are bloody seagulls and crows. I should imagine the tide must come in all the way up here, this wetland here, like this marshy stuff. And this brickwork here, you can see that's been weathered by the sea. And again, the seaweed washed up here, so I suppose it must come in. Looks a lot closer here, the sea, doesn't it? Just a quick mention for Ken again, the guy with the metal detector. It's from Chorley. I should have recorded the conversation because it all went a bit random. We were talking about, 1 minute we were talking about the Spitfires using this area, the beach and that, for target practice with 303s, and then they used some other bullets Ken told me about, can't remember now. And we went all the way through to how much a pint is in Wetherspoons, and how he won't pay £6 for a pint in his local pub when he can go to Wetherspoons and get it for less than £4. Man after my own heart. Noisy, isn't it? Noisy to see. Yeah. Right, I wonder what time high tide is. Well, I reckon if I keep walking, so if I keep walking this way, I'll eventually get to Talacra. I don't ever want to go to Talacra because it's getting back from there, that's the problem. We'll just keep walking a little bit. I've got another escape route here. Excuse the sniffing, but it's quite cold. Oh, should we say brisk? Bit of a brisk wind down on the beach. This looks like a giant sea creature here, doesn't it? Roar. It's not, it's a tree. Don't get worried, it's a tree, just a tree. See, this is like the sand dunes I remember as a kid. running up and down there. You'd be bloody knackered after running around on the sand for a couple of hours. But you don't feel it when you're kids, do you? You just keep going. Anyway, I think I've walked far enough along the beach. Now it's time to cut back across the dunes. I'm trying to see what these birds are. The hovering. Oh well. Let's see where this takes us, eh? Oh, heavy going in the sand. See what these walkways don't have to make it easier. Look at that. Should we have a run up there? I'll turn you off, then I'll go and run up there, and then I'll come back and tell you how hard it was, eh? Okay. Just wait there now. It's tough, that. Very tough. Just get my breath back. Don't believe me, do you? Don't blame you. I wonder if we'll see any natterjacks, any newts or sand lizards. Wildlife conservation area, keep out. This must be where the natterjack toads and stuff are. Sand lizards. We used to catch newts when we were kids, just reminded me. Oh yeah. There's the natterjack toad for you. They like the sand dunes. That's the normal habitation area. I think there's a large colony of them in Southport as well. Isn't it then where they have to close the road at a certain time of year because they're all getting from one side of the sand dunes across the road to the other side? So they have to close the roads, or they have all volunteers out helping them across the road, slowing the traffic down. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we used to collect newts when we were kids, down Bluebell Woods and places like that. And we'd catch them and bring them home in a jam jar and then keep them in a bucket and then wonder why they were dead the next day. Pretty crazy, innit? Didn't know any better as kids. Gronant Beach Resort, eh? Sounds posh, doesn't it? Sand dune life. I think this area now is what was known as the Warren. We get down here, we'll end up walking back through Presthaven Sands, the caravan park. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our little trip. Yeah, hope you enjoyed our little trip along Gronant sand dunes, along the beach to the Warren. Now, which way do I go back? Penarth Court, no through roads. We won't go that way then. We'll have a look down here. Tell you what, we'll stay on the pavement, eh, so we don't get run over. Yeah, like I said, hope you enjoyed the little walk. I'm going to start heading back now through the caravan site. It's a duck, flying duck, or a goose. You don't see many of them. Anyway, see you in a bit. So that's Bryn View, that area. They're all in like Welsh name areas, I think. The caravans along here. Alright, let's see. Just before we go, there's a footpath over here. Let's see where this goes to. Right. Big Pool Wood Nature Reserve. Never heard of it. Might have a look at that for the next video. Quite a big caravan site, this. This road I'm on is actually it's a throughway. You can actually walk through here, even though it goes right through the site. You can walk through here to Talacra. It's a public right of way, I think they call it. So that's the main amenities block. I think there's a big clubhouse there. There's a swimming pool. Lots of different shops. There's a supermarket there, co-op, Chinese, noodle bar, and the kids' play area here. And for when you've had enough, you can go up here and jump off. Oh! Seaside treats. Bloody hell, it's huge, this place. There's a swimming pool over there. That's where the swimming pool is. Might hire one of those four-wheeler bikes. Have a ride to Prestatyn like me and our Joe did back in the 60s. You weren't supposed to go off the site. Yeah, we went to Prestatyn on the main road on it. Can't remember if we got caught or... I think we got... I reckon it's taken me about 10 minutes at least to walk through this caravan park. It's pretty huge. That's the baths over there. I don't think I'd like to be in one of them vans with that in my back garden. Way out. Aha. Reception. Should be able to get me way out here. Yeah, so you can still see the sand dunes are still there. That's where I've walked round along the beach. So I suppose for these people here, they're much closer to the beach and that. But it's a huge site. Oh dear. Look at the length of this road here. This site is bloody huge. I'm probably 20 minutes in now. I'm still walking through it. I don't think I walked that far along the beach, but... Well, never seen one of them before. It's like a big glass plastic bubble. You can sit inside. Crazy. Don't know where these keep the cars, these in this one. There must be like car park somewhere. You can't see, can you? Where do I keep my car? You can't keep it by your caravan. Car park on this side here. That must be for so many along here. Right. I must be coming to the end now because it's saying thanks for visiting. See you again soon. Have a safe journey. Oh dear. Loads of new caravans for sale along here. All parked up, ready to be purchased. Right. So this is the toilet block for the motorhomes. I can see Dicky Mint there through the trees. So that's where I'm staying on there. I'll take you around and show you, eh? Okay, so that's where I started my walk over there. And this is the touring area. The touring caravans, motorhomes, etc, etc. This is the little lodge here. I think Craig's on today. It was Steve yesterday. I think it's Craig today. I don't know what that is in the corner there. I've got a clue. This is a whopper, this one, isn't it? This looks as if it's been like something to do with like motor racing or something. Yeah, you can see, yeah, motorbikes. Yeah. And there's Dicky Mint here. And I've got my bike with me, so what I might do is get my bike out and go for a little ride in a bit. Might have a brew first. That stone wall you can see there is the train line, and the train line runs along there. Anyway, see you in a bit.